national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Nicolas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks down. He often likes to step into midfield.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Messi. Otamendi. De Paul. Forward it goes. Rice. Menu. Ball's played through. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Saka. Well timed, excellent interception. Martinez, long ball by the goalkeeper. Yehi. Gordon. Rice. Rice shifted upfield.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Moved on forwards. McAllister. De Paul. Tagliafico. Simeone looks to get on the end of this. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Fernandez. Simeone. Now he's got space here. Consa with the clearance. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gordon. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Fernandez. Romero, aim forwards. O'Reilly. Yehi. Rice. Eze. Menu. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Rice. Eze. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Saka. And here's Kane. Out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Saka. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a throw-in. Molina. Oh, can he get onto this? Konsa, Menu. That's really well manoeuvred. Molina, Romero, Otamendi, De Paul, Tagliafico, McAllister, and it's played forward. Gehi gets over and intercepts. Konsa, Rice, Gordon, laid out to the left flank. That is clearly overhit. De Paul, Tagliafico, Alvarez, Messi, Simeone, and here's Alvarez. Menu does well to get it back.
Argentina are playing very deep here. They seem happy to let their opponents have the ball. They're not bothered.
Eze. Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's Messi. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Eze. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Tagliafico. McAllister. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. What a throw-in. James, made over towards the opposite flank. Great defending, strong and determined. Rice. And here's Gordon. And it's Eze. De Paul. Messi. De Paul. Tagliafico. Quality ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's running through. Alvarez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Alvarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi goes short. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's hoisted clear. Fernandez. Oh, that's neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. McAllister, it's lofted through here. Rice. That's an imaginative pass. And it's O'Reilly. Simeone. Still goalless. De Paul. McAllister. De Paul. Gehi makes the interception. Rice. Eze. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Simeone. Showing good feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rice. Konsa, gently done. And it's James. Oh, nicely intercepted. McAllister. Messi. Otamendi. Fernandez. De Paul. De Paul forwards and with intent. Eze. He can run onto that. It's Goal! England!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Otamendi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that's well seen too. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Konsa. And it's James. Gordon, spread out to the left. Eze. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now it's Alvarez. Molina. Played into the middle.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Tagliafico. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Eze. Now it's Gordon. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Eze. Eze. And here's Gordon. Now it's Eze. Eze! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Otamendi aim forwards. Tagliafico. Thinks one through. Good ball over the top. McAllister. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Simeone. Simeone stood his ground strongly. Molina's cross. That has been knocked clear. That's good play. Fernandez. Fernandez. Messi. Proves too strong. Now it's Kane. O'Reilly. Rice. Yehi. Rice. Konsa. Eze. James. Saka. James. And here's Saka. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ball comes in. The message is clear, none shall pass. Rice. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Now it's Kane. Kane! Reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gordon. Eze. Out of play for a goal kick. Otamendi. Tagliafico. Messi. And it's played forward. Gehi gets across to intercept that. Konsa. That's really well manoeuvred. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Kane. Simeone. De Paul. McAllister. Tagliafico. De Paul. Otamendi shifted upfield. Konsa. James. Oh, that's a nice ball. And he's there to clear it. Rice with the short one. James, and he's gone backward here. Alvarez. Tagliafico. Tagliafico, gently down. Konsa. Menu. Gehi. Gordon. Rice. Moved on forwards. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Romero, aim forwards. Rice. Saka. And here's Kane. Menu. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he shoots! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's played forward. McAllister chasing after it. And here's Alvarez. And it's Molina. Nice control. Swings it across. And the header is disappointing in the end.
England, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Menu. Gehi. Rice. Gehi shifted upfield. There will be a throw-in. Molina. Simeone. Simeone carries the ball down the right. Brilliantly cut out. Konsa. James. Konsa. Messi does really well to win the ball there. That is a great pick out. Calmly anticipates. Konsa, gently done. Saka. James. Konsa. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Gordon. And it's O'Reilly. Tries the cross. Otamendi gets it away. Rice plays it short. James crosses. Defending of the desperate variety. He's found a way through. Romero forwards and with intent. McAllister. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Gordon. Eze. Eze played into space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Gordon. And it's Rice. And here's Eze. Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Eze probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Molina. Fernandez. Molina. That's been drilled forward. And he cuts out the supply. O'Reilly. Gehi. That's really well manoeuvred. Rice. Saka. James. James. There's the header. Harmlessly behind. Messi. Otamendi. De Paul. Tagliafico. Tagliafico. Nicely aimed pass. Eze. O'Reilly. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Saka. James. Great run on the overlap here. Looks across and plays it in. Not a header, but again the same outcome.
England really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
They've played it short. Gordon. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Gordon brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Romero shifted upfield. O'Reilly. Simeone wins the duel this time. De Paul. Otamendi. Simeone looks to get on the end of this. Gordon. And it's Kane. Saka. Is there any support? He might not need it. Jose. And here's Kane. That's surely a foul, free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's had a crack. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. And it's played forward. Fernandez. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Gordon. Gehi. O'Reilly. Gehi. O'Reilly. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's James. Saka played out towards the right wing. Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Fernandez. Messi. De Paul. James. Menu. James. Saka given the lift of his goal. Nice physical challenge. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
England are in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Molina. Fernandez. Romero.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Molina. Gordon producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Konsa. Saka. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fernandez. Simeone. Fernandez. And here's Alvarez. And that could set him on his way. Gehi getting this one clear. Picks it up out wide. That's very neat. Tagliafico, now here's the delivery.
Argentina clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Gehi, and he goes cross-field. Out for a throw. Saka. And here's Kane. Romero. Fernandez. Messi. Simeone. Messi. And that has put paid to that. O'Reilly. Gordon. Gehi. O'Reilly. James. And it's Eze. Messi. Always onto this. That has been cut short. Well read, nice interception. Tagliafico. McAllister. Messi knocks it out wide. Incoming delivery. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Konsa gets it away. McAllister. Searching pass he's played there. Gehi getting this one clear. Molina puts them all in. And he's heaved it away. Ball is over the line. Simeone's cross. And that has been cleared. And it's Messi. And Messi!
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
James. Rice. James. Konsa. Eze. And here's Saka. Lovely bit of skill. Saka. A chance to play it in. That's a throw. Now it's Alvarez. Nice looking ball. Simeone. James, who's set up one goal so far.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Eze, England with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Pass just lacking in accuracy. McAllister. Romero, aim forwards. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Tries a measured ball. No, it's come to nothing. Romero, De Paul, Simeone, now he's off and running. And claimed it back swiftly. Simeone, muscular approach does pay off here. Eze. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Saka. McAllister. McAllister, gently done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. McAllister. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McAllister puts them all in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's Rodrigo De Paul. And here's Messi. Eze.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Saka. Menu. Saka. Gordon. O'Reilly. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is through here. Simeone, and that's aimed into the middle. James cuts it out. Moved on forwards. Tagliafico. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Tagliafico cuts out the pass. De Paul. Messi. De Paul. Tagliafico. And it's played forward. That has been knocked clear. And it's Messi. Eze. Kane. Saka. Menu. Gehi. Rice. Konsa. And it's McAllister. Tagliafico. And here's McAllister. Konsa hit the slide tackle there. James. Eze forwards and with intent. He's dealt with that well. Messi. Now it's Simeone. Lobbed in behind. Great work on the overlap. Tagliafico. Time to deliver. And that's a dangerous ball. And it's McAllister. De Paul. Out towards the flank. McAllister played with finesse. Gordon gets a foot in here. Kane. O'Reilly. Gehi gently done. Fernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. It's just beyond his reach. Gordon. Kane. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Konsa gets over and intercepts. Menu. And it's Messi. Gehi. Rice. Menu. O'Reilly. Rice. O'Reilly. Menu shifted upfield. Eze. Menu. Eze. Might be danger here. And the shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now who's going to be first to this? De Paul. Well timed, excellent interception. Eze. Saka. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. McAllister. Messi. Romero. De Paul. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Konsa. James. Saka. James. Saka. Kane. Oh, red. Nice interception. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Konsa shifted upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alvarez. O'Reilly. Gehi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rice. Menu. Saka. Menu moved on forwards. And here's Saka. And it's James. Romero clears it away. Gordon! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Argentina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Fernandez. And it's played forward. Simeone, gently done. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Saka takes control of it and he's on the move. James. Receives it in a... It's Kane! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Romero forwards and with intent. Alex Molina. Simeone. That's a cute ball. Defending of the desperate variety. James. Menu. Konsa up towards the front line. Tagliafico makes the interception. Messi. Tagliafico. McAllister. Tagliafico. McAllister in acres of space out wide. Saka. Great defending, strong and determined. Molina. De Paul. Eze. And here's Kane. Gordon. That is lovely. Eze. Header! It's anyone's ball now. Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
England, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Simeone. Molina. Menu. Konsa. Gehi. Romero. Fernandez, gently done. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that is as far as they're going to go. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. De Paul. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Alex Molina. Simeone. It is a corner, good chance. And it's been taken short. Messi. Fernandez. James can get it clear. And they've got a throw. Taliafico. Out to the left it goes. And here's the Paul. Great challenge, time to perfection. Cleared without complication. And it's Messi. Fernandez. Eze. Menu. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Gehi. O'Reilly. Oh, super find. Fernandez gets across to intercept that. De Paul. Fernandez. Oh, good-looking ball. Rice. Moved on forwards. O'Reilly. Gehi. Into the last 5 minutes. Eze. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. O'Reilly. Eze. Eze. And it's been played through. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he should have made it 4. It's a mighty effort! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Fernandez. Romero. Otamendi. De Paul shifted upfield. O'Reilly. And it's played forward. Eze. Now it's Kane. Romero did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Fernandes. Otamendi. De Paul. Saka. Konsa. Yehi. Rice. O'Reilly. He's in plenty of space here. And it's O'Reilly. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. He is just caressing the ball. Martinez. Simeone. Molina. Messi. Fernandes. De Paul. Tagliafico. And here's McAllister. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Rice. Menu. Eze. Konsa looks to the other side. Referee's given a throw. Simeone. Molina. Simeone. De Paul. Tagliafico. Messi. De Paul. And here's McAllister. Fernandes. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Your final thoughts, Jim?
England really impressed me with their endless energy, the way they went hunting after the ball, and were able to force so many errors that they made the most of.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.